Hey everybody, welcome to Spiritually Inclined. I have been away for a minute. I haven't been recording. But I wanted to get on here and make a video about, and do an update on my spiritual journey so that others can relate. It's been a little challenging lately, but I'm getting through it. Boot camp is finally over with. I will be, leaving this place very soon, and I'm excited about that. But y'all might see me in bed in my coat or whatever. It's really cold in this room that I'm in, and I just wanted to get on here and just talk to you guys about, what I've been basically figuring out. Like I told y'all before, if y'all don't see me for a minute, it's because I'm trying to figure things out or I'm trying to get answers. And it might take me a minute to get those answers, but I pretty much knew that I was here under a certain type of training from the universe. The universe always puts us in, around certain people and in certain situations, to I don't want to say test, but sometimes we need certain experiences to help put us in a better position mentally for, what is to come. When you're on a spiritual journey, we often struggle and go through things because, like I said in earlier videos, it takes time for our reality to catch up to our new beliefs and our new perceptions and things of that nature. So, you in a process, you changing your beliefs, and you've already at a culmination of things that you've already manifested that have to play out. And it's a transition. You going from manifesting in ways where it may create an undesirable reality, as opposed to changing your beliefs and perceptions from the old way of thinking that causes you to create the undesirable reality to a new belief system and new perceptions that create, that manifests your desires. So it's all energy. So, and it takes time to, especially in this dense realm, it takes time for energy to catch up. So the new energy of my beliefs and, the new frequency that I'm on will attract a better outcome for me now. And when I say the divine is always intricately placing us in certain places and around certain people and things, it's like I look at the divine as up there playing chess. Playing chess with all situations and everybody, putting us in the perfect places for the things that we need for our growth at that time. And this was one of it for me. I didn't want to be here at first, but being here and, going and dealing with the challenges I've faced here, I'm grateful for it because now I'm stepping out of this situation a better person than I was before I came here. And now I'm stepping out of this with better control over my emotional triggers, my responses, and my reactions. I know how to deal with lower vibrational frequencies, because they're not people, they're frequencies. There are people on different frequencies, and we can't match that energy that comes at us. That's not just with my father, because I know I've spoken about my father. For those of you who have been watching me and seen my earlier videos, know know about that situation. And a lot of those videos I took down because I didn't want to include, nobody else, and put, nobody else in the spotlight. But it's a part of my truth, so I'm going to have to mention it eventually. But, and it's a part of my experience, so I mention him in order to, I mention him with the intention to just, use my experiences with him as an example of, how the spiritual journey works. And so your 3D reality is really based on your frequency and what frequency you choose to be on. If you allow the 3D to bring your frequency down, then you end up getting more from your 3D that you don't desire. So when you raise your frequency and you can't take what's going on in the 3D seriously. Like, that's not to say like, oh no, y'all, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to explain, but nothing is real in this reality. Nothing is real. Everything seems more serious than what it already is. And it only becomes serious when you make it serious. So I don't make anything serious. I don't judge anything. I stay in neutrality. If I can't be my highest frequency, I stay at 0 point level. And I don't come down no further than that. If I feel uneasy around certain people and certain energies, and if I'm noticing, because when you're trying to better yourself, you're gonna notice. Like, it puts you in a higher position to be able to notice, when somebody is vibrating low at the time, anybody that you're interacting with. So if I see, or hear things that ain't, that I'm not really feeling in my spirit, I just disconnect from it and remove myself. That's the best way to deal with things. Instead of matching people and energies at their level, it's just best to detach and remove yourself from it. I had this thing where, when I don't like to be misunderstood, and I stay trying to explain myself, and, I prove the type of person that I am in my actions. I'm not going to go all out my way to try to prove anything to anybody, but I find myself being triggered when assumptions are made about me, and I try to explain myself, but I don't even feel the need to do that anymore. I've been going through this training period, or boot camp, if you will. It was more like a boot camp, but we're not going to get into that. But I learned a lot from this, and I went through it in levels. And when I thought I had it mastered, I really didn't at the time. But my time away, I've been trying to master it, and I've gotten it down. Like, I'm a true master of my responses now, because I don't take nothing said serious. I don't, pay nobody no mind, especially when I know it's not true about me. And a lot of people say things to try to get a reaction out of you, but when you know what you know, because you on a spiritual journey and they not, you kind of have a responsibility to be a bigger, more mature person. I can't, at this level in my spirituality, allow myself to be pulled down out of my frequency to meet somebody on their frequency. So I've been just, to myself. I've been really reserved. And when I do interact with my dad, it's, mutual, like a mutual thing. Like, I don't engage too much with him because it opens the door for, other things. And I just, I keep my frequency guarded at all times. That's what we call acts of self-love. It is self-love to disconnect from anything that is making that is lowering your vibration, or anything that you're not feeling easy in your spirit with. I can sense things when dealing with people, when I'm talking to them. Like, I instantly know what frequency they on. And yeah, so my time here is up, and I've been feeling it in my spirit that, my time here is up. Not only that, but confirmation wise and 3D wise, he has started an eviction process. So I'm going through an eviction again. And I'm totally dependent upon the universe. And this is like a true test of my faith right now. And I'm all for it. Like, I'm pretty excited. I'm actually excited about, what's gonna happen next. And the fact that I don't know tells me even more that something magical or miraculous is getting ready to happen. It hasn't really been in the cards for me to get a job because, when we're on a spiritual journey, we're learning to manifest. When you go off faith and you allow the universe to bring to you what you send out vibrationally, because that's how we manifest. We manifest through our vibration and set an intention for what we desire and what we truly want. And when you keep your frequency high, you keep the wheel of fortune rolling. You keep that wheel of fortune rolling. The energy is not at a stop and go type of energy. When you stay stable in your energy, that's when your manifestations are able to come in and materialize. I've been staying stable in my energy lately. I haven't been allowing things to get to me. And when your manifestations is coming in, things start getting extra tough. Like, everything that could pull your vibration down low will tend to happen. And you just have to love yourself enough not to allow it to pull you out of your happiness. Because when you're feeling good, you're feeling God. And when you're feeling God, you are able to manifest and materialize anything you desire. So nothing is worth putting that at risk. Like, nothing is worth putting that on hold anymore. And like I said, it's an act of self-love to protect your energy. And that's what we are supposed to be focused on, self-love right now. loving ourselves. And when you love yourself, you can feel the love of the divine. You have to love yourself unconditionally. Go easy on yourself. Spiritual journeys aren't easy at all. When you feel yourself falling back into old patterns, it's normal to do that. It's normal to go back to old ways, but when you're conscious, you know how to allow yourself that space to fall back and then move forward even more stronger. And I did that a few times. I fell back into old thought patterns, old ways, old actions. And I felt myself getting kind of hard on myself, like being upset with myself. And I had to stop doing that. I can't get upset with myself with something that I'm learning to be better at. So, it's not nothing that can happen overnight. You just have to be patient with yourself and trust yourself. You are God in the flesh, so you can overcome anything. And yeah, so that's what's been going on for me. I'm actually happy, guys. Last time, I was still in good graces, but I'm more so excited because I've been through quite the training here, and I know that some of the things that I've had to endure during this training, there's got to be some sunlight once I get to the end of this tunnel, and I'm close. And I've been getting plenty of confirmation that, things are finna start looking up for me. So, yeah, that is, my update for you guys. I hope that, this helps anyone that's going through a tough time right now. Just, if you're going through a tough time, here's my message to you. Just whenever there's like tough situations, tense situations, lower vibrational situations going on, just pull yourself out of it. Pull yourself outside of it and view it from an outer perspective and see, where can you learn? What can you learn from that particular experience? What can you learn, and how can you have a better reaction to it? Think about how you're feeling. Stop and think about how you're feeling and try to connect that feeling to, whatever is causing, like, ending of yourself. Like, why do I feel this way about what this person is saying to me? Or how can I, what can I learn from this situation, and how can I better respond to this situation? And there's something to be learned out of everything that happens, literally. So anything that your 3D is presenting to you, because the 3D is a mirror reflection of what we have going on inside of us, mentally, subconsciously. It's always something to be learned out of everything that happens. So, I hope that's helpful to whoever watches this. I love you guys with all of my heart, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you can relate to this, or if you have anything that you would like to say. By all means, do so. I love you guys again, and take care.